Hello, welcome to Adventures in Lollygagging and Packet Loss. So we're playing Deadlands tonight. Hopefully, we're having some connectivity issues. To those of you who are in chat, if you see a lot of skipping and stuff, and if it's consistently skipping and skipping and skipping, let me know. We'll try to just think and hope harder, maybe. But maybe we'll figure it out. But yeah. So we're continuing our Deadlands Blood Drive campaign. This is episode 4. We're down on Matt again, unfortunately, but everyone else is here and ready to go, and it's possible that that we'll actually start the drive north tonight. I think not possible. I think we're going to. And if they play their cards right, might even get an advance tonight to invest. But we'll see how that goes. So why don't we do some introductions? Why don't we see who's playing, all that kind of stuff. So say who you are. If you got anything to plug, go ahead and do that too, and who you're playing, etc., etc. So Jeremy, you're up first.
I'm going to be the buffoon that forgets to be who I am. But when I'm not an idiot, I'm Dr. Byron Cuspid, your residential dentist. I suppose that some validity to the claims of, I don't call it mad science, I just call it creative application of modern sciences to teeth and other tinctures. But rest assured, I'm here to help, and there's nothing to worry about.
All right. And bottom row, we got Adam. Adam, who you playing?
I'm placed in Eustace Ellsworth. Had a bit of a barking fit last time, but someone was looking like they needed some chewing on, so I thought I might get to chewing.
Yes, that's true. You also gave a horse rot gut and earned a horse for basically the entirety of the campaign, assuming it doesn't die, which is very, very possible. But we had some interesting tactics for training
Just
horses.
call me the horse whiskier.
Now I know why the stream, his connection is faltering, because they knew that pun was coming. They knew it was coming. Speaking of creative horse breaking strategies, Chuck.
Hey, I'm Chuck. Hi, I'm Chuck. I'm playing John. Totally normal, just regular gunslinger. I am the moral compass and grounded individual in the party, no matter what Melissa says. Yeah.
Right on. I think that's, and you have a little friend now too. You have little Timmy who asks you some questions. Yeah. That's gonna probably go bad, and I mean, just prepping everyone for that. That's probably not gonna turn out well. That's
It's gonna go real bad.
Yeah, I think so. And then speaking of bad, especially when it comes to breaking horses, we have Melissa. Melissa, tell us about your character.
So I made this character called Anna Tabo. She is a wrangler and a ranch hand, and so she's supposed to be really good at things like riding horses. So of course she's going to take on Devil Eyes and see if she can kind of get this horse, and she keeps failing and failing and failing and failing. So
right on.
So if she's bad at breaking horses, is she Breaking Bad?
Okay, and on that note, I think I'm gonna drop the stream here really quick and reset. See if I can. It's been pretty. Yeah, our frame rate's looking pretty bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the stream right now. We'll be back in a couple minutes as I get this situated. So if everyone just hang tight, and we'll be back in a few. Yeah, that's it. And we won't introduce people again because we've already done that. So be right back. Okay. So, they can hear us live? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, we're back. Chuck is being a good sport in hosting this for us, and he's probably going to be busy for the next couple of minutes as he has to set up a different stream. But we're going to try this again, and go from there. We've already done our introductions, so we're not going to do them again. Plus, no one really cares too much about these people. They're gonna die tonight anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into the summary because we've already lost some time. But this is episode 4. We are a group of folks we're in Sutter's Flats, which is kind of this no-name town in the middle of Texas, a little bit west of was it El Paso? No, San Antonio. And they have recently joined a cattle drive that's meant to be heading north sometime soon, as the Lazy S Ranch is the name of the company. They work for a guy by the name of Bill Sutter, and yeah, they kind of got recruited their first time in the town as they got in a little bit of a fight with some Bayou Vermilion railway folk, and killed a few. And since then, Bill Sutter brought them in because they don't like Bayou Vermilion either, and they've been just sort of going around doing some work lately. We had some funny bits last time as they were trying to train some horses with electroshock therapy, rot gut, and headlocks. There is a pretty cool and powerful horse by the name of Devil Eyes that Anna has been stymied by over and over and over again. She might give one more chance if time permits tonight. They've been rounding up lost cattle while they're getting ready to start the drive. And last time, I think you guys found a pregnant cow and helped give birth to a new baby calf that I think John Eyes eventually named T-Bone.
Oh yeah,
which is just
great,
just horrifically wonderful. You also discovered a grove of trees overrun with tarantula spiders who had been sucking the blood out of a bunch of cows and the piano player from town, which was sort of a shame. You saved the imperiled cows. You brought them back to the ranch, and before supper, you all had a visit by a gang of Bayou Vermilion, who came and talked to Sutter. A guy by the name of Bartholomew Phelps led the group. Also, there was like Harry, one of the Bayou Vermilion guys who you let live during the initial fight in Sutter's Flats. It almost got ugly, but fortunately, cooler heads prevailed, and the Bayou Vermilion, Bartholomew Phelps, they all kind of moved away, and that was that. It's the last thing we basically saw. I think Sutter did like assure you all that he wasn't going to hand you over because Phelps was saying how like he wanted to buy the cows, but he also wanted you all because because you killed a bunch of his people, right? And he's claiming that you murdered them during Sunday sermons and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. All right. So let's get going. Folks who are still in the chat, thanks for bearing with us. How is the stream looking? Is it any better? Are we looking okay?
Got solid output over here.
Right on. Okay. So you're welcome to do what you want with the sound and such like that, but let's get going. Okay. So morning comes. This is the morning after your meeting with Bartholomew Phelps. You get up, and normally you would be put to work right now. You'd be going out and rounding up cattle, or you'd be trying to break some of these horses that you've been tasked with breaking. However, Bill Sutter comes up. I think I'm having a problem with my connection there to Twitch. Like, there's really not a whole lot I can do about it anymore. It's the best we can do right now. But Bill Sutter comes up and he says to you all, he says, all right, I got a special job for all of you this morning. I want you to go with my niece, Anna. Oh, wait, no, Abby. Sorry, I get her confused. Anna, Anna, the A names, very, very difficult. I would like you to go ahead and just kind of go with her into town. We gotta resupply. We gotta get a few things from Pettingers, and we gotta pick up as much booze as we can. Really, to be honest, for the folks on the route, we're not gonna have another pit stop for quite some time. So if you go in there with her, with Francesca, they're gonna go in and kind of lend some muscle, load up the cart, and kind of keep an eye out just in case. We got to get out of here pretty quick. Kind of want to get out of here within the next day or two. So just keep your eyes peeled and all that kind of stuff. Any questions for me?
Good to go.
Not at all.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
All right, all right. Well, that is just wonderful to hear. So, as you get on your horses, because all of you have horses, Anna, you look over, you can see that there's people who are trying their hand at Devil Eyes, but you've got another task to do. And so they look over at you, and maybe there's a little bit of taunting going on, like they're going to get him while you're gone. You see what else is going. You see like little Timmy is like John Ives' little wonderkin friend is like running around putting people in headlocks. He's got like little Timmy. Little Timmy's got like Franklin in a headlock right now, giving him noogies and putting cows into headlocks and trying to put all these types of things. So he's just constantly trying to put people in headlocks. Wayland Fontaine is trying to talk about the differences between the way you all birthed a cow and how he was birthing cows a couple days prior. And eventually you hop on your horses. Some of you might even hop on the wagon with Abigail and with Francesca, who you know is kind of the cowardly type. So journey into town doesn't take very long. It's like maybe 45 minutes or so. And it's still morning, and it's not the weather's fine. But you get to Sutter's Flats. Again, it's like a 3-building town. There's really not much. There's the stable area, there's the Lonely Crow pub, and then there's the general store. Abigail kind of looks at all of you and says, well, I'm gonna need some of y'all give me a hand. Quite a few crates, barrels, that sort of thing. And a few of you can head on over with Francesca into the Lonely Crow. We gotta get a few of them crates of rot gut and gin whiskey and load them on up. So quick, if we spread out, kind of get all this done. Everyone does something. We can get this done quicker. Got me?
Got you.
Clear as crystal.
Okay, so who goes?
Elbow Eustace and say, "See, we're gonna get you loaded up. You're gonna be fine."
All right.
Okay, so who wants to go with Abby to the general store? Who wants to go with Francesca to the bar? Who wants to watch horses, or if there's something else you want to do while you're in town? This is basically the last time you'll ever be in town.
Anna was hanging out with Francesca when we were doing chores earlier, so Anna will stay with Francesca.
So Francesca was going to the general store?
To the bar.
She's going to the bar.
I can go to the general store.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do we want somebody to stay here with our own wagon? Or...
Well, that'd be a good idea, I think, just in case.
Yeah.
Now, there ain't horse thieves around here, but just in case they
Nonetheless,
get all stirred up by something.
Well, if we got,
I'm not saying I'm incapable, but I do feel, Eustace, you might have a slightly stronger back than myself.
Oh yeah.
Gonna say, if you need someone to guard the wagon, we could swap out one of you can go to the bar for me, and if anyone messes with the wagon, I'll just shoot them dead. Right
So
in the
what you need
face.
a strong back for?
Carry things. But Mr. Ives, I think you have the right of it. So perhaps I'll go to the general store. Eustace, if anyone knows how to carry a bottle, I'm sure it's you.
Oh, I've been known to carry my liquor.
Now you can carry everybody's liquor.
So we're gonna leave it in the crate, and we'll just take it out when we need it later. Old friend.
Wait, what are we doing? Am I shooting someone?
No.
Sounds like your guard. I'm general store. Ellsworth is grabbing booze.
And Anna's also going to get booze with Francesca.
Okay. So Ives, while you're out here, you can see that that old preacher guy is sort of drunkenly stumbling into the stables, and that kid Rudy is trying to help him sort out what's going on with his wagon. And you can see he's just sort of periodically just shouting out random sermons and things at the boy, but he's doing so in a way where he's stumbling over his own words. Inside the general store, which I believe is, you said that was Cuspid, right?
Yes.
So you can see Abby just starts having this kind of this little back and forth with Frank Pettinger. I don't think you guys have met the general store owner yet, but like there's a lot of haggling going on here and there. A lot of just sort of Southern and Western charm happening as she's trying to like haggle deals and whatnot. Inside the bar, it's still fairly early in the day, so you don't really see anyone here. There's just the bartender is kind of there, kind of cleaning up, getting stuff settled. Sees you all walk in, sees Eustace, sees Anna walk in, and he kind of gets his blood kind of starts going away from his face, and he's just like, I don't want any trouble in here. I can't take for any more shooting up in the place, please. Like, just please, no more dead bodies in the tavern. Thank you very much. Okay, I know it says the Lonely Crow and everything, but like I do like to have multiple people in here, and just please, just take your booze and go.
I didn't shoot up your bar.
You started a fight, man. You broke one of my glasses and you jammed it into a guy's head, and he fell dead right there. I'm just saying, like, just be careful, please. Like, you might be leaving soon, but I gotta stay here, and I got a business to run and a family to feed. Not a very big family. I'm by myself, but one day.
Wasn't they holding you up at gunpoint?
No, not really. No, they weren't holding me up. They weren't robbing from me or nothing. They were just, they're just having fun. That's all it is, letting off some steam. That's all it was,
Oh, they was just having fun. And us mean old outsiders came in and took, a joke too personally.
Well, I mean, until y'all showed up, no one got hurt. And then y'all showed up, and then a bunch of people got hurt.
Well, I understand. I mean, I've been told I got a strong back, and I am picking up what you're putting down. So I think we're going to put down some money here, and we're going to pick up some alcohol.
We are.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah. I got your order already. I got it all ready right back here. And then that's all you're on. Everyone's happy. No problem. No problem at all. No problem at all.
You know what? I'll be happier if you're not so scared. Don't worry. Ain't nothing going to happen.
And we'll be gone. So there's also that, if that brings you a bit of comfort to know. It's not a horrible thing to know, though, for people to know that they can't just come in here and do whatever they want to do. So there's that. But
well, y'all ain't gonna be around next time they come in here. Y'all gonna be gone. So next time they come in here and they get all ornery and such, it ain't gonna be you around to stop them. And then they're gonna look at me and they're gonna think that I was kind of siding with you or something. And then they're gonna take all that ire and that anger out on me.
Hey, come here.
No.
No.
I see what happened when men get close to you. No, sir. I'll stay right here. Thank you.
I ain't got no glasses in my hand.
Yeah, I don't think you seem like the fella that needs glasses in their hands to do something bad to someone.
All right. Well, why don't we go back there and talk while you're getting the alcohol ready?
Okay, you stay on one corner, I'll stay in the other, like that. Just be safe.
All right. And I'm gonna go back there. How many people are around?
It's just the four of you, really. There's like you're not sure if anything's kind of opened yet. It's like late morning, it's like 10 a.m. or so. So there's you, Francesca, Anna, and the bartender here.
All right. So the bartender, is he on the take?
I'm assuming he's not saying that to the bartender.
No. I'm saying it to. You said there was four of us, right?
There's Francesca and Anna. So
Melissa, okay, all right.
And then Francesca from the
ranch.
All right. Hey, so I'll go to the bartender and be like, all right. So you worried about them coming around? We're not here. So why don't, once we pay for this, we run out with the alcohol and you come chasing after us yelling like you've run us off. That way, anybody that sees us leaving are going to see that you ran us off.
Could make it clear to everyone that we are not all on the same side, if that would help you out any.
I mean, I don't know. I'd rather just, just go ahead and just take your things, and I'll just, the people say I'm a good talker, so I think I can talk my way out of it. It's fine. Maybe just a few drinks, free drinks here and there. That'll probably do it.
I tried talking to him.
You got an interesting language. Interesting language you're using there, but
I thought I was speaking English. I mean, it's a little different than they do back where England is.
Different dialect, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
you like to gesticulate with your hands and such at the top for emphasis.
We did a bit of that now, didn't we, Eustace?
The gesticulating interrupts the masticating.
Yeah.
I say chew on this, but not to you because we're good.
You've been nothing but helpful. Chew on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anna and Francesca are moving the last of the crates over.
So yeah, he's just like, so you're just kind of stacking up a bunch of bottles and things in these crates. Meanwhile, outside, on the street, Ives, go ahead and roll notice.
Yeah. And I get a +2 to notice.
What? Thought Melissa was cheating.
I do. I have an edge. Alertness.
Sounds made up.
Really
to me.
nice.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you notice just sort of starting to come out from around the side of the barn. You see a couple fellas kind of walking up, including one of them who is this sort of tall, slender, kind of Timothy Oliphant-looking character. It's and he kind of speaks up as he gets close. His head kind of starts tipping up as the hat begins to reveal, and you see Bartholomew Phelps staring down at you. He's got a couple guys around him, and he's like, "Well, I must say that I commend you on your persistence, if not your common sense, decency, after how terribly you grieve my reverend associates. I would have expected you to clear on out ahead of the storm that is sure coming. Now, instead, I find it quite peculiar that you chose to leave lazy ass relative safety, where you, at least for the moment last evening, held a numerical advantage." And as you start to see, like, guys are starting to fan out around him at this point, and he's like, "That's a pity, because here it does not seem that numerical advantage is in your favor."
How many people are there?
You, with that notice roll, you see a couple. You see him and, I'm sorry, you see 3 guys with him.
Well, I still have my numerical advantage. Still got more bullets than all of you. And you're going to go down a lot faster than me.
I do appreciate a man with confidence.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get our supplies and you're going to walk away. Because if you don't, I'm going to shoot each and every one in your face. Then I'm going to pull your teeth out. Then I'm going to cut out the medallions that are found, little chunks of meat on your backs right under the rib cage. That's the sweetest meat you can get to. And I'm just going to take that and grill it up. I'm going to eat it.
Roll intimidate.
Yeah.
I don't have intimidate.
I mean, I peed a little.
I got a 3.
He just sort of chuckles. Boys, why don't you teach this fella a little bit of manners?
Oh, I shoot him in the face.
Yeah, let's go initiative then.
Oh, I get Click the
Oh
thing.
goodness.
Click the thing.
Yeah.
Action map.
This is the thing that I wish I had learned when I was making this character, but I learned from playing Holler
Uh-huh.
is to use some skill points to upgrade Untrained from a D4
Yeah,
to a
it's pretty good.
D6.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just setting everybody up at the moment where they said they were, and then I'll pull you over in a sec.
That came quite in handy during our one shots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna activate. Bring you on over. Go if you see it. Okay. As I'm about to kill Chuck's character. Bird, I think Chuck might be in a wee bit of trouble right here.
Fine.
He's outnumbered 4-1 right now.
I'm fine.
It's totally fine. Let's see. Cuspid, roll a notice test.
Notice test.
Let's see if because you weren't specifically moving crates around in the back, let's see if you were able to see anything going down. You might be able to act in this round.
Oh wow. You did good.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add you to the tracker as well. Ellsworth and Anna, you're coming the next round. Okay. So let's go.
My
See
moles
what
are
happens.
tingling.
Cuspid, you are actually first to go. As you see this going down, maybe you overhear some of it. You see a couple of these cowboys begin to sort of move in an aggressive fashion towards eyes. Cuspid, what do you want to do?
It's hard, so I can only see like in my little room on the map here. About how far away would you say they are?
Yeah, you can. Here, I'll open the door for you.
Okay.
He got
Okay, so you should be able to peek out.
Okay.
So
I'll
they
move my-
are, yeah, they are about looks like 7 paces away from you.
Oh.
7 or 8 paces away from you.
Oh man, that's a tough call. Because on one hand, I would love to just kill Phelps before he even knows I'm there.
that would be awesome.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am secretly a slightly vengeful man, and I did not like how he spoke to us recently.
Okay.
So I think I'll just kind of turn around the corner, pop out the little monofilament whip of sorts, as you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I will try to hit Mr. Phelps. I don't know if this qualifies for having the drop on him or not. It may not, because he's kind of ready for.
I don't think he's aware of. Who are you targeting?
Phelps.
All right, let me roll. I'll just roll notice for him, and if he
That
fails,
seems
then
fair.
he'll have the drop. Yeah. So, yeah, let's just do that. I will Benny that. Let's see. All right. And then try again. Okay. Yeah, so he does kind of see through the window and the door of the general store. He sees movement over there. He might not necessarily know it's you specifically, but he knows someone else is kind of, and he probably knows that Ives isn't here alone. So I would say, yeah, no drop.
That's fair. But nonetheless, it seems like a good way to start things off.
Yeah, I burned
Just-
a Benny too. Yeah.
Kind of try to shake him up a bit. So let me go over to powers. I'll spin the extra power point. And let's see how it goes. Just a regular hit.
Okay.
So 3d6 plus 1. We'll see if we get lucky on the damage roll.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'll
Oh, I should have
do,
double
pig.
right clicked them. I'm going to get used to doing that in this. I
Yeah, it's all right. It's all
apologize.
good. It's all good. All right, so I'm going to burn another Benny and try to soak some of that, which is a vigor, or is it's vigor, right?
Vigor, yeah.
Yeah, let me roll that. Yeah, I do not soak any of that. So that's 1, 2. Oh dear. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. That's going to be shaken in 2 wounds.
Wow.
Okay.
Just it reaches out. It's not able to quite fully wrap around him, but it still lacerates the majority of his torso nicely.
Okay. All right. That is Cuspid's turns. We go to Ives.
Yeah. So first thing, I'm gonna shoot Phelps in the face.
Yes.
Okay. Go right ahead.
How do you target again? Right click.
Like
Double
double
right
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 click.
click.
It's just a nice 1-2 combo.
There
I
we
feel
go.
like there's a certain amount of
Yeah.
synchronicity with Mr. Ives there.
Okay, we're gonna shoot. Can't read shoot. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Jeff, you broke my character. Call
Did
me.
I? Oh, that's a shame. There's a
Yeah.
time limit on how long. Oh, I think time's up.
Is
okay.
that it? Is that
Next.
it? Yeah,
Hey, your character sheet looks all weird. What's going on here?
I don't know. It did this last time?
What are you trying to do? Just shoot him with your Colt?
Well,
Alright.
it's not, it keeps throwing up errors.
Let's see what happens when I try.
Yeah,
Yeah, it worked.
it worked. I
That's
still got
it.
the error. It says I lack permission to update chat messages.
Yeah, I got the same thing when you shot too.
That's it's really strange. It's really strange. You did hit though, so that's good.
Yes.
Get
Uh,
'em. Get
Most
'em.
important thing.
Damn.
Oh, look
yes!
at
Yes. Wow.
and you blow Phelps clear. Like he's
that. Wow.
so from nowhere he just kind of gets torn up through whatever strange like kind of magic arcane mumbo jumbo like Cuspid sort of shoots at him, and then Ives, you just quickly pull the trigger. He's still got his grin on. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
what the, and then and he just
Oh.
flies back. This is the classic like flies back like 5 feet from the strength of your shot
Yeah.
and just falls to the ground.
For my second
yeah.
shots, I'm gonna hit the guy up top. I've got him targeted. That guy. I want to shoot him.
Which one? I'm sorry?
Top guy.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Let's see if I can roll it. Take a -2 on this one. I might need you to roll that for me, please.
Sure. No problem. I'm just rolling for. Oh yeah. He's dead.
He's dead.
All right. So now you're targeting. Okay, I got him.
The top guy, and I'm taking a -2.
-2. I got you. Still a hit.
Nice.
Rolling damage.
Oh.
Yes.
I am killing my own guys. I will burn one of my GM things to try to soak that damage. Yes, that's bigger. What the heck is now? I'm getting like it's undefined. That's weird. Try it over this way.
Got the Benny, not the roll.
Yeah.
There we go.
Everything's breaking tonight. Hey, look at that. I got another one. All right, it's 10. That will. All right, he's shaken. So
Okay.
that will. Actually, no, he's not, because like if you absorb all wounds, you also absorb shaken. So
Cool.
he is able to soak that damage.
He's still
Okay.
got my message. That's what counts.
Yeah, you shot the boss.
I think so. I think Steven's been on my computer downloading RAM. Everything's breaking. All right. So then I think the next guy who's up is the one right in the middle who kind of sees what happens, and he's like, "You gonna pay for that now, son? You in trouble now? Yeah, come on, boys!" And you start seeing all around you as people, like you see a guy on the top of the barn kind of start peeking up over the crest of the barn itself, and kind of he's got this rifle that's sort of trained down. You see stepping out from the side of behind the Lonely Crow, you see another one of the gunmen kind of sort of step out up to the north a bit, as they have more people, but we're gonna start with this
Ooh.
fella right here. So he's gonna just fire at you there. Fives. Oh, that'll hit.
Yup.
I'll roll damage, regular damage, special. Oh, there we go.
Tell him to stop. Oh no.
Okay, do you want to soak or anything?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I need to spend a Benny, right?
Yeah, you should try to just click that the button in there. Hopefully it'll do it for you. I should be at 4.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm trying to refresh mine.
Okay. So I
Refresh my
take 2
bennies.
wounds and shaken.
Wow.
I might die tonight.
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
surrounded.
Oh no.
And then he will begin backing, like sort of towards the barn. The barn has the kind of an open door as he starts backing away a bit. At this point, obviously, Anna and Eustace, you'll be in the second round of combat as you hear the gunfighting outside. Phelps, I mean, he did. So I don't know why it's doing that. Then the next one up is the guy to the south. He's going to see Cuspid in the doorway. As Cuspid's doing his he'll take a shot at Cuspid. He will miss as Cuspid. You're kind of ducked behind, duck just to the side of the doorway, and you see the frame of the door just split as the bullet lands right into it, and then he'll actually start backing up a bit as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then finally, I guess I did them backwards. So it's going to be this guy's turn, the one that's still out there, as there's a couple different guys. He will take a shot at Ives as well, as he's out there, and he just fires.
Oh, okay.
That will hit.
Yeah.
And then damage-wise, I am rolling well tonight, I think, for his damage. For both of us. For everybody. Everybody's
Everybody. So I'm going to hit the soak button again.
Sure. Oh, there you go. That's huge.
Okay. So I'm good?
All right, you're good. You
All
don't
right.
take anything there. You soak all of it.
Cool.
Okay. All right, and then he too will fall back into the barn. And so they're basically like, these guys are on kind of either side of the barn entrance, and they're like sort of sticking their guns out, firing away and such. And that is the end of the first round. And this time I'm going to now add in the additional reinforcements they have, but also Eustace and Anna. And I'm going to put, let's see, where did, there she is. And Abby is going to come in as well. All right. And then I got to add, sorry, I'm just adding a few folks. And the guy up on the roof. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's go to the next round of combat. And okay, that's a black joker for me. So I'll get me some bannies back. So this is gonna
Pull out a
be
gun and go first.
Yes, they do. Does
Oh
anyone
my
have any?
gosh.
Does anyone have any trickery going on?
No.
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 You guys took out the worst guy first, at least. So,
But unfortunately,
Just angers the minions. We killed their boss.
Yeah.
yeah. I think so. The guy up on the
Jeez.
roof is going to take a shot at Cuspid, because he's got a better angle and he's got a rifle. All right. But again, he's just continuing to blow up the frame of the door as you manage to hide just fine.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a miss. Next up, we've
Another
got
gunman.
Yeah, except this one comes around by your horses, sort of starts curving around from the general store at this point. And he's going to fire at Ives, but Ives, he's firing over top of your wagon, so you're going to get he's going to have a negative modifier to the
Good.
shot as he tries to shoot at you. This is going to be -4, as he's trying to shoot over top of this big old wagon, so you're like half, covered. He will miss. But he's firing wildly. The horse is kind of going a little crazy. Next one up is the guy up by the Lonely Crow. He's just going to fire directly at eyes without much issue. Just checking his range on his Colt is 12. Yeah, so he's fine with range. So he's going to fire at Ives. That'll hit.
Okay.
And damage. There we go. There we go. 22 points of damage. That's 4 wounds.
I'm gonna soak.
Yeah, I think you should say.
Okay. I'm dead.
Oh my god.
You're not instantly
no,
dead.
No, you're not. You're not instantly dead. You have to roll a vigor test. So roll vigor.
He did, and it didn't succeed.
A different thing.
Oh,
It's a
sorry.
I got a
thing.
1.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So now, since you failed, it's not a crit fail. Now you have to roll on the wounds table, which is 2d6. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
Got
What's
an
the name
8.
of this thing again? This is so I think it's in here somewhere. Used to be in here. What's the name of this table, Jeremy? Do you remember? What's it called?
It's an injury chart. I don't have my
Injury
suede
chart.
thing right in front of me.
Yeah, injury table. There it is. 95. All right. What'd you roll? What'd you end up rolling?
8. Oh, the injury table's in.
Yeah, it's
Boundary.
okay. You got your 8. So this is roll another d6. Does this hit you in your guts?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
You are battered. Your vigor is reduced by a die type. So
Okay.
that is your
Ooh.
injury.
Is that
and you-
permanent?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And you are bleeding out.
Okay. How long can
Oh,
I
that's
bleed
fine.
out?
So basically, bleeding out, the injured character is dying and must make a vigor roll at the start of his turn. Failure means he perishes. With success, he survives, but must roll again. Do you have any bennies? By the way, if you have any bennies, you could have bennied that vigor roll if you wanted.
I used my last Benny for that last soak.
Okay. All right. So then the next one is one of the fellas that's inside the barn. He's going to fire across the way at Cuspid. This is going to be an extremely difficult shot, but he's going to do it nonetheless. So I'm going to give him.
Jeremy, you appear to be personally bracing for this shot.
I am because I saw what Jeff can do.
Did 60 points of damage. It's going to do.
Safe.
I'm gonna go -4. Plus his minuses. Unless I explode, I think you're fine. He doesn't, so you're fine there. Cuspid, it is now your turn. You see Ives just got lit up in the middle of the street. And
All
he's
right.
dead and dying in the middle of the road. What do you want to do?
Well, as much as I would love to focus on killing people, I'm rather fond of Mr. Ives. He's a good sort. Going to rush towards him, kneel beside him, reach into my coat, and pull out what looks like a strange clockwork sort of set of dentures. Lots of gears and braces on it. I twist a little key in it to make them start champering, and a blue light glows from within. And then the braces uncoil like these little spindly spider legs that begin to crawl across him. And as it does, it opens, and where there should be a tongue, there's an assortment of different tools and even like a syringe that begins to repeatedly inject and stab and sew inside of his guts. And after it does so, the teeth begin to bite in surgical staples.
I do.
So, I'm going to
Oh
use my
my.
healing power.
Okay. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So he heals 1 wound.
Okay.
And I can only
So-
max out at 3, right?
Right. So now you're at 2 wounds.
Okay.
Your injury, I think you have to get all the way healed before that goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, so Actually, no, he failed his initial roll, so it is actually permanent.
Okay.
So since his failure on the initial vigor roll when he first went down was a failure, the injury is permanent and the character's bleeding out. I think the bleeding out is stopped though.
Yeah,
Because of the
healing should
Yeah.
stop the bleeding out.
I think it does.
That's the big thing. I want to stop the bleeding out, and if I could get you back in the fight, that would be nice.
Yeah, it says natural healing roll by being with regeneration. So regeneration, yeah, I think you're good. So I think he's no longer dying. But it is this gunman's turn, who has now got a very clear shot on old Doc Cuspid, and I think he's going to take that shot. But he's again going to miss. So there's guns firing. Eustace, it is your turn.
All right, so
You hear all sorts of gunfire going on outside now.
Yeah. So I hear that and I'm like, the fuck? And I can't necessarily control myself on Deadlands.
What's going on?
So I'm gonna for some reason it thinks that I don't have hardware.
Is that issue? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And so every time I switch to that tab, my CPU goes up to 100%. So
I'll roll for you if you have issues.
yeah. So my pace is 6 and I want to get as close as I can to anyone.
All right, so pace 6. I think you might actually be able to. Yeah, you can get if you get right outside. You can. Yeah, you step right outside, and you can see you're right outside onto the porch outside the Lonely Crow, and there's a gunman right there.
Oh,
So you can actually, yeah, he's right there waiting for you.
I step outside and I kind of take everything in and I see that it's these same gunmen, and then I just immediately start going as then I'll be like, I told you not to fucking do it, and I'll jump on him and I'll start beating his face in.
Yeah, I mean you had enough pace to get there, so you want to just roll.
It's like a brass knuckles kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And what is up with your character sheet? It's all messed up. Why is everyone's character sheets messed up? Oh, there it is.
I just rolled.
Never.
You got your brass knuckles?
Yeah.
All right, so 4.
It's a
That is
success,
not
right?
hit. No, it's not.
Oh.
Remember, melee is parry
Oh,
rating.
yeah, that's right.
This guy has a parry rating of 5, so that's a miss. Do you want to Benny that?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and reroll that.
I got
one.
it.
Make sure the target. It'll do it automatically.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Same thing. It's a 4. It's a miss. So like there's a railing here, and so you're trying to kind of leap up at the railing and punch him at the same time. So maybe you kind of just barely lose your balance as the swing comes down and doesn't quite land. But you're out there, and at least there's somebody else. Okay, Abby is next. She was right next to you, Cuspid. So she's gonna come running out as well. She's got. She got she's got some weapons. She's got her peacemaker going. She's gonna come right out. She's gonna look to her left. She's gonna hunker down behind this here wagon, and she's gonna shoot at the gunman that's furthest south. Can you all see her? Can't tell. There she is. All right. So Abby will take a shot. She will hit that gunman. And I will have to Benny that to be able to keep him alive. Come on, now do the roll. Or not.
For you. I guess he just wants to die.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just
It's okay. I mean,
4 will soak the wound, though, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 is a success. 11, however. 11 was enough to do. Yeah, 11 was shaking. Yeah, so that is enough. It does soak actually with a 4. Anna, your turn. You just see Eustace running out. You hear all sorts of gunfire. You look over. You see Francesca is freaking out, and she's like climbed underneath the table. She's like, "I didn't sign up for this. No. I was just supposed to get some." Because you guys said she was cowardly and took the easy jobs. So she
Well,
is
this was
freaking out
supposed to be
and
her
then-
her first drive. So yeah, she is not. So can I jump over the bar and just get to like an open, like I'm assuming, like, is this a window that's just a little bit more of like an opening or like an actual
Yeah,
like,
there
glass
are
window?
3 windows that you could look out. Yes, you absolutely could.
Okay.
And there's the door as well. So Eustace went out the door, then there's 3 windows.
All right. So I'm assuming that's a window that I can shoot out.
Sure, yeah. You see that there's 2 guys across the way over at the barn. Both are partially obscured, so they're going to get some cover, just like Cuspid was when he was kind of standing in the doorway type of thing.
All right. I'm going to shoot my gun at the one that I targeted, which is pretty much straight across in the barn.
Gotcha. So that's going to be a -2 to your mod though, for them kind of using the edge of the doorway. It's just slight cover.
Oh, this is fun. I'm getting edges that aren't mine. Very weird. Okay. I don't know what happens when you roll a critical failure when you shoot a gun.
I don't think there's anything specific that happens with that.
Just embarrassing.
I think it's just extraordinarily embarrassing, and you probably think you go through your mind. You're like, oh, if only Devil Eyes was here, and then
that is a further
explodes in your
embarrassment than
hand.
point of shame.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a jammed gun thing or anything in this.
And I can't
Unless
like
I'm wrong.
Benny to re-roll or anything because it was a critical
Not a critical
failure.
fail. We don't play with that. There's an optional rule that lets you do that, but we're not playing with it. We're
All right,
doing
well, that was my turn. Moving on. Who's next?
I am.
All right. You are still alive somehow. You gotta do, it's gonna do your shaken. You still are shaken, however.
I don't have any bennies.
Because because your healing only got rid of 1 wound and not all wounds, he remains shaken.
Okay. Can I do anything
yeah.
while shaken, or do I just take penalties?
I think it's just like, I don't think you can do any sort of physical actions. I think it's just sort of like you could say words or some stuff, but I don't think you can do anything like major. So you can only take free actions such as you can move, including running, but you can't do like attacks or anything like that. So it says they may only take free actions such as moving, including running. So if you want to run the hell away, you perfectly can.
I won't. I'm gonna lay there.
At least take cover
on the ground next to Cuspid with his weird teeth thing all over me. Cuspid, if I if I don't make it, you can have my teeth. And that's
You're
my
a
turn.
good man, Mr. Ives. Not today.
Okay. You sure you don't want to move and crawl into cover or anything like that?
Well, since you keep mentioning that, I'll go crawl underneath the wagon.
Okay, that sounds good. Is a blood? Do I have blood? I think I have. Hang on.
Just a horrible blood trail following behind you.
Yeah. I think I have a. Do I have a blood trail?
And the goofy little dentures come crawling back to me. Horrible blood smeared smile on them.
Oh, I see the blood now.
Nice.
Just so much blood. How does he survive?
Yay!
So much blood. All right, and then last but not least, it is the guy with the rifle on top of the roof of the barn. I think he's just gonna shoot at Cuspid, right? I think that makes sense. Cuspid's in the wide open there, and so here it comes. Will hit. Damage. Oh no!
Oh no!
Here it comes!
Oh no!
Here it comes!
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, I will try to soak.
I did 60 damage. I did 60 damage in 1 hit to Jeremy on Friday.
Oh no!
Ooh.
All right, so you're down as well.
Yep.
Crazy.
This might be a short campaign.
Yep.
Should be. Go ahead and roll your vigor test. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, you're fine there. Roll on the injury table. It'll be a temporary injury.
Okay.
It'll go away when all wounds are
2d6.
healed. 11. Got you in the leg. So you have the slow minor hindrance, which will go away once your wounds are healed.
Okay.
All right.
This turned.
Yeah.
This turned.
All it takes is one shot and
Felony,
you're
man.
boned.
New round. I got another Joker.
Yeah, of course you
No.
did.
No. This is no
Yeah.
good.
We've
Action
we've
economy
learned,
is pretty important.
yes.
So you're
make sure.
saying a critical failure is a bad thing to do
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
shot.
I feel
It's a whole lot
nice.
of people.
It is.
There's the like it's
I am
just-
playing. There are the correct amount of people there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Eustace, you good at healing?
Wait, you want me to do the healing?
Just pour some whiskey on it and light it on fire. It'll close
Right.
everything up.
Okay, so the guy next
I
to
actually do
Eustace
have
is gonna try to back away. Eustace, you should be able to get an opportunity attack off on him.
Oh yeah, I would like to take that.
Go for it. As he
1
tries
second.
to
I will
back.
take care of that. Brass knuckles again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't forget the target.
Oh, I did forget to target. It's a 3.
3 is not good. So he's gonna back away and he'll take a shot at Eustace.
Oh no.
Of course.
Ow.
Bad. Truly bad.
I'll find out what it is soon.
It's an 11.
It's 1 over.
Is it a raise?
No,
No,
he's
my-
got a toughness of 10.
All right, so it's just regular damage.
Just shaken.
Okay. So yeah, you're fine.
All right, I got
You're
shaken.
gonna
on
live
the ship.
forever. And it is Eustace's turn. It automatically rolls. You passed your shaken, your spirit test, so you are no longer shaken, Eustace. You can act. What
Okay.
would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to chase him down, hop on him, and bite out his neck. As
Go
I'm
for it.
barking the whole time, like. "Blah, blah, blah."
His eyes
Okay, cool.
approve.
So are we still doing brass knuckles or any of your improvised stuff?
I think teeth are not brass knuckles. So.
Light improvised?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
That shouldn't be modified -2. So it's just that's a 5. That's good.
Okay.
And he didn't. I'm gonna move him.
Sorry, I forgot to target again with Eustace.
That's
I
fine.
keep forgetting when I switch
Okay.
sheets.
So that is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Because that
Uh,
-2 modifier should be on there. We took that off. We're doing holler rolls. No penalty for improvised.
So damage is strength plus a d4. So I think I rolled strength plus a d4. So 7. I think I did that right.
You rolled
7 damage. Is that how that works? I rolled strength and then I rolled a d4.
I'm trying something. I'm gonna try to replace Eustace's token here. All right, so he targets this one. And you said this was light improvised? Is what we were doing?
Yeah. Which I rolled.
That's what it is right there. So you rolled you rolled like a bunch of stuff there that you shouldn't have. You rolled like a D6 that you shouldn't have. It should have been a D8 and a D.
Oh,
and a
just the
D4.
d8 and then a d4, not
Yeah.
a strength roll, which adds the d6. Got it.
No, it's strength plus 2. That's still going to do damage. That still is enough to do damage and make him shaken. So this guy, as you come up and start gnawing on him, he is suitably harried and shaken by you biting him.
Nice.
Okay. Anna, this guy on top of the roof, the sniper guy is going to continue to take shots at you.
Oh,
Well, he's going to try to turn his attention to you. You are pretty well covered inside the window, so he'll get a penalty. I think I figured out the problem with some of your character sheets. See if yours. That'll be a miss, as again he blows up the window right next to where you are.
This seems like an
Alright, so-
appropriate place for a shootout to be like inside of a saloon, shooting
Mhm.
through a window.
I'm replacing a couple of tokens here because I think I figured out something. All right. Looks like I had to like some reason. Jeremy, do you have any problem with your token? Are you able to function normally?
All of a sudden, everything's kind of frozen up, and I can't.
Okay.
Yeah,
see
whatever
my
you
guy.
just did to fix things. No, I don't see
Uh,
anything.
Click on the ruler tool on
Mhm.
the left, then click back up on the little person tool.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cool. All right.
Thanks. I'm good now
You need
too.
to do that. I think you need to do that too, Chuck. The stream, it's all shadowy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that thing.
Anna, it's your turn.
All right. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So
You can
she's
do
going to
it.
stand up and shoot.
Okay. Which one are you going to shoot at? Again, the
I
way you're
targeted.
shooting, but okay. All right. Go for it. Roll
That is a
damage.
hit.
All right. Shaken.
Shaken.
Done.
Can I Benny that to try to get more? Is that how that works?
Yes, you can re-roll your damage if you want, and then you could take the better. Yeah.
And I can take the better? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Just because I need to contribute. Well, the first one
Okay.
was the better.
First one's better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Next
shaken.
up is another one of these Bayou Vermilion gunmen who will return fire on Miss Anna. Firing across the way.
No.
Rolls a 0. That's fun. And then let's see.
Doggy.
Abby's turn. Cuspid,
Oh.
are you down? Like
Yeah.
3. Okay.
Of course I am. You aced
make sure.
all your damage.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
It's as it
Back
should
in.
be.
Where I just killed people. You're not bleeding out though, right? You because you were successful. Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not
out.
bleeding out.
All right. What's Abby doing?
Abby. I'm just gonna pull out her rifle from the back of the wagon. She's gonna take a shot up at this sniper. She'll explode. Oh,
That's how you do it.
There you go.
I don't know. This game's really easy, guys. I don't understand.
I don't know what blood sacrifices you make in your off time.
Obviously I'll try to soak that, I guess.
Hopefully you'll be out of those soon.
I am down to I got a couple jokers in a row.
Oh, that's right. You and your stupid jokers.
I do end up soaking some of this shot though. Yeah. Like sniper is still up.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
Nothing's
Sorry,
going our
guys.
way at all.
Nothing's going
No,
our way at all.
no.
All right, the guy that you shook will attempt. This is the guy who's over by the barn. Who?
Yep. Shooting at me
Yeah, he's going to
through the
go
window.
D. He has got to do a shake and roll, which he passes. So he's no longer shaken. He will
Distracts.
old Anna at -2. Hits actually.
Does it? My toughness is 6.
Guns go
So-
against 4.
Guns are just 4. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just shooting to aiming to hit, and then
Does hit you. Looks like it does do damage. So shaken, unless you wanted to. There's no reason for you to Benny it now, so you can always do it later after you get a free roll.
Okay.
All right. Next up, this guy over here, kind of on the ground on the south side of the barn, is going to target Abby, who is partially obscured by the wagon.
It's like these people that are known as gunmen are better with guns than we are.
I know.
I was a
They're
gunman.
just extras. You guys killed the wild card before he even got to go, and then
Nice.
all of the extras though are just There's a lot of.
You would have
extras.
thought killing their leader might have shaken them or something, but no.
It just
It
made him
just-
mad.
It did.
did.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at running games. Let's see.
No,
I
this is.
will-
It's not your fault the dice are going the way they are, or is it?
I did
Bum, bum.
manage. He shoots old Abby. Actually, no, she doesn't because she's got. Oh yeah, she does. 7 minus 2, so
Yeah.
speed damage. Abby is also shaken, and that is the end of that round.
I mean, we're kind of in that spiral down now. The more we get
Mhm.
shaken and lose actions, we
Yeah.
are.
We need
Fine.
bennies, everybody. We need bennies.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, I
Listen,
mean the audience can help you.
these guys, even though we killed their boss, they're still super friendly. They're just gonna knock us around a little bit. Give us our
Cuspid,
supplies.
You got a Joker.
Oh,
But
There you go.
do
I
we
don't think that lets me
let's-
get on my feet though. The Joker is awesome unless you can't do anything with it.
But everybody else gets something too, don't they?
Everybody else
Doesn't
gets so we all get bennies, which is
Mhm.
nice.
How many bennies do we get for that?
Everybody
I
gets
think it's just-
one.
everyone gets one. Yeah,
Okay.
all of you get one.
Mine showing
3,
3. I'm
4,
gonna hit the
5,
button a
6.
couple times so it's right. So ignore these. Yeah, I'm down to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, I should be back up to 3.
Okay, I will increase you. Yeah, same for me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that twice. So
With the way Jess rolling damage, I've been holding on to mine.
I know. It's,
let's see. I don't know. The damn thing's not working properly.
And Abby got a Joker too.
No, this is I had to do. That's a jack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's just
sorry.
not moving on to the next round in combat for some reason. Sorry, I'm resetting initiative. Everything just sort of broke down on here for some reason.
Well, I didn't throw up the bits thing for people to do complications there. As I see the conversation in chat.
of course.
And Chuck eggs them on.
Chaos is
Sorry,
fun.
like the initiative thing like just broke down like crazy.
It just keeps spinning. It
Yeah.
looks like. Somewhere in the
Everything's just not working
spinning,
tonight.
I had a Joker. Just
It's stacking them.
If you got it while I was stacking, that's fine.
oh, what's that?
This is a shot on you, Anna.
Oh,
That'll hit.
uh-huh.
Wait, when did they get a Joker?
They didn't. I'm not counting it. It's just
Oh.
the initiative track wasn't going. So
Oh,
But a 9 hits me,
after you, it was a gunman. So I just kind of let it go.
Yeah. Oh
You can go ahead
man.
and soak on.
Ah. Wait, why do I not? Hold on. I gotta reselect.
Everything's just sort of broken down.
Yeah, things just pooped.
Oh,
Yeah, now
Captain
it's saying
threw
I
some
don't
bits
have-
out. Thanks, Captain.
Actors.
Place Anna as a token. Yeah, I don't know, man. Everything's breaking down on Foundry again. Okay, is that working yet for you?
No, it's grayed out like it. I did it, but I didn't do it. Do I roll vigor? Is that what it would do? If
You
I
want
spent
to
the
roll
penny.
soak. You'd want to soak
Yeah.
first.
Vigor is
Yeah,
your soak
so-
roll.
Is your so?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just roll vigor and
Yeah, that's fine.
do it that way.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. So you're fine.
Okay.
400 from the captain.
And I will remove the Benny. Yeah. Okay.
All right, there's 4 bennies
Ooh.
in the pot for folks now.
Much appreciated.
This guy's still gonna shoot. So the one on the south side of the barn is still gonna shoot at old Abby. We'll hit actually, and we'll roll damage. Of course that explodes. Of course I'm gonna kill an
Oh my
important
gosh.
NPC.
Yeah.
no, she's still alive.
Okay. Good
Excuse-
night.
System is brutal. Yeah. She's okay. She's up. She's alive. She's alive, sort
She's
of.
alive.
It's her turn. Let's see. Let me roll spirit. I'll spend a Benny then. It's okay. She's a wild card. I will spend. I'll spend a Benny.
It's the death spiral, man. Like once you start losing your side's actions, you're done.
Ah, jeez, this is rough. I think she's gonna continue to try to kill the guy up there, up on the roof. And that's a miss.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Here's the other thing. Why is Ives not on the track?
Because it knows.
Ives, go ahead, because you would have gone before Abby. You can go. You actually got health, and you can do stuff. As long as
What needs to roll to see if I break shaken? Is that vigor or spirit?
Spirit.
Okay. I take a -2 to all spirit rolls.
Oh, there you go.
Yay!
no.
And there we
Ooh.
go.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I am
Okay.
Not shaken. I'll move out from underneath my
Okay.
hidey hole.
You see a guy right next to you.
Yep, that direction. And I'm gonna just try and shoot him twice.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Hey, tide's turning.
Yeah.
That's
there's a
damage with
raise.
raise. Damage
So
with
add an
raise.
extra D6.
All right.
Mhm.
So damage with a raise.
Click the checkbox. Yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah.
this guy's dead.
15.
All right.
All right, you blow that guy out of the water.
All right, cool.
15. There's no way he's gonna do anything with it.
With my second shot, do I got a good line of sight on this guy by the barn?
He'll get like -2, some rocks. So I've been given basically him and Abby like -2 as they shoot at each other and things.
Okay.
So yeah, you can take -2, but you can shoot him.
Yeah, this will be a -4 then, since it's my offhand. Oops. Put up to 4. Nope,
All right.
that's all right.
All right. So then Cuspid, but you're not bleeding out, so you're good. So then next up, it's going to be the guy who's fighting Eustace on the north side of the map. He's shaken. Let me roll spirit. See if he unshakes. He does not unshake,
No.
so he cannot take an action.
Good.
The next up, it's going to be the guy on the roof. Let's see. He's going to continue. I think he's going to shoot at Anna, who's just hunkering down inside.
Oh
Of
no.
course.
Oh no.
There you
It's an
go.
8. Is that
That
just normal
tracks.
damage? That's normal damage. I don't think Jeremy's having fun.
I am having fun. It's just, oh man, everything's going wrong.
Oh no.
Yep, that tracks.
Ow.
I will spend the Benny.
Imagine if Phelps wasn't killed right off the bat.
Oh,
I
God.
know,
Okay.
right? Just
Insane.
I take nothing.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
See, it seems easy. Just explode dice, guys. I don't know why you
That's
guys
the
don't
trick,
roll
right?
aces often.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
uh-huh.
You guys have a weird strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see Eustace or Anna.
I know what
Toggle to the
happened, 'cause
ruler thing again, and then back to yours.
I know what happened.
The lighting is.
Okay. Eustace,
No, I
you're
meant
up.
on the.
No,
the,
I understand what you meant. I understand what
yeah.
you meant. Eustace, you're up. It's because I had to replace your tokens because I don't think your guys were like the whatever.
All right, now that
working
I
properly.
see that he's a little bit shaken from that.
Ashley, everything is a mess tonight. Like literally everything.
Yeah.
I don't think Jeremy's gonna play games with me anymore. I don't think I think Melissa's gonna kick me out. Foundry is not working. Stuff's not working.
Yeah. Adam's
It's
not going to be
fine.
able to anymore because
You got this guy.
So I'm going to target him, and then I'm going to try and stand over him and punch him in the gut, and then like stomp on his head while he's shaking.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that light, medium, or heavy improvised?
That is knuckle dusters because I'm starting off with a punch in the gut.
Brass knuckles.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, brass knuckles.
I tried to target, so hopefully that works properly.
There you go. Oh, not an explosion. Sorry, that wasn't a D6. That is a hit. Roll damage.
Yes.
Thanks,
15.
Captain. All right, he's dead. All right, tide is turning, guys.
So when he dies from that,
yeah,
I stomp on his head, and then I go ahead and bite into his throat and rip out his trachea. And I'm like sitting there growling at the people standing in that building, and I say, "Coming for you!"
roll intimidate.
As I
Roll intimidate.
spit it out on the ground.
That would be untrained.
Yeah.
I'll give a +2 because you just ripped a guy's trachea out at the same time.
That's a 3.
Okay.
Unless you want to Benny that.
Unless you want
Yeah,
to do
dude.
Persuasion. It's a logical spitting of the trachea, you know?
Yeah, I do want to
rational.
Benny that.
You do want to Benny that? All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, just roll it flat. You don't got to worry about that. -2.
Sorry, I forgot to take it off.
Trachea in his mouth.
That's
it's
a
still a
7.
pass. Still a pass. Okay. So I'm gonna say there are 3
Well,
characters. I
actually-
think there are 3 characters I think that could see this happen. I don't think the guy who's behind the barn on the south side can see you ripping such and such, but I think the 3 up top. I'm gonna say they're shaken.
Now, can
the
I spend
sight.
bennies to take additional actions, or is that not a thing?
At the sight of you ripping the teeth, the trachea out of this guy. Yeah, so they're all shaking, but the guy to the bottom, yeah, I'm gonna say he's still good. What was your question, Adam?
Can you spend bennies for extra like movement or actions or anything? Or
No, it's for a reroll.
Okay.
For recovering, draw new action cards, rerolling damage, power points, or influence the story.
okay, question: Can
Yeah.
you attack and then move?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to move as far as close as I can to the next one that's closest to me, the one on the north.
You should be able to move 6 spaces. So
I don't even see his
I'll
token.
do it. I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, there it is. It was underneath. Okay.
All set.
Okay.
Okay.
When do
Anna,
I
you,
go?
Anna, you
Okay.
can go now.
All right. I'm going to try to shoot. All right. So now I'm me, and I'm going to try to shoot that one. Come on.
Oh,
That's a
my.
raise.
Roll damage.
All right. Come on.
There you go. There you go.
17. 3 wounds plus shaken.
All right, that guy's as he's like he's busy staring and looking as Ellsworth is ripping trachea around his mouth. There's bits of the guy's neck dripping down as Eustace is running. He's hand shaking, and all of a sudden, head just kind of caves in as a bullet goes from one temple and out the other, and he just collapses to the ground.
Yay! That's what we call shake and bake. And I helped.
That's great.
So who's left in terms of enemies?
There are 2. There's one more right next to that guy because there were 2 that were shooting from inside the barn. There's one that's on top of the barn, and there's one that's south of the barn. So there's 3 left.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes. Again,
I'm
it's
not
doing that-
leaving cover then.
Where? Go to the next. Okay, next round. All right. Let's see. It's doing that thing again where it's like starting all the way at the bottom for some reason. All right. So Gunman and Abby both got jokers. So all of you should get a Benny from her since she is
All
one of
right,
your
back up to
allies.
3.
And
Eustace.
The gunman,
Okay.
however, needs to roll for shaken, as his friend just got his head blown out, and another one got his trachea stolen. So go ahead and roll that.
Make a flute out of that.
More like
He-
placed in a different area.
All right, so
Relocated.
the tide has significantly turned at this point, and this other guy who was kind of shooting out from inside the barn sees Eustace running towards him with bits of trachea hanging between his teeth and kind of getting in his beard. Then he saw his friend who right next to him, who was also kind of shaken, just get their head blown off by Anna from across the way in the Lonely Crow. He's gonna run the hell away, actually, I think. So that guy's just gonna start running and running and running. He'll get off the map. If you guys want to chase, it's fine. But I'm just gonna put him there to signify that he's running off the map. Abby is up next. Abby has been trying to take out the guy who's been sniping on top of the roof. And so I think she's going to continue to try to do that. She explodes.
Oh, right.
Guys, this
Wow.
game is so easy. I don't understand.
Uh-huh.
I'm really confused.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
I
so
never
good.
heard Jeremy so mad at me before.
No, not at all.
I feel like my mom when she's disappointed in me.
Oh wow! I'm just
No.
gonna say that.
Not at all.
Okay. She's gonna blow away the guy, the sniper up top. It's the sniper. Actually, I do have a Benny. I'll try to soak it. See what happens. It's a D6, and they're not rolling directly for some reason.
Ooh.
I rolled a 1,
There
so
we
he's
go.
dead.
Ooh.
He's dead. He is dead. So, guys, the battle has significantly turned. Cuspid, you're not bleeding out. Teeth are clattering nearby. Eustace, you're up. You saw the guy run out he disappeared into the barn. You can't see to the other side of the barn, but you saw him disappear into the barn at the very least. You do see Cuspid laying on the ground, blood all over the place in the middle of the street. He does not look, he looks to be breathing at the distance you can see him, but he doesn't seem to be like moving significantly. He looks to be in very, very rough shape. What would you like to do, Eustace?
I turn back to Anna, like a confused look on my face, like, and then I look back at the I look back towards the barn, and then I look at Cuspid, and I'm just like not saying a goddamn word, but I'm so like incensed and like looking to Anna for direction.
Anna's watching the guy who runs away,
What do I do?
and she points her gun to the guy that's running away.
Oh, don't make me fucking run after you. So I start to pursue.
So you could, you can literally just run. So you've got a pace dive 6. So you can just do the running thing and try to go an extra amount if you would like.
Oh
So
yeah,
roll
no,
a D-
no, I'm like I straight up like dive forward, put my hands down, and like run off
Galloping.
forwards. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for you. Okay, so you're gonna be running. He's gonna get 10 paces, so that'll be 8, 9, 10. Okay, so he's gonna be able to move all the way around the back of the barn. You're not within melee range of him. You're probably within about 7 or 8 paces of him
All right.
as he's running away.
All right. So then I'm gonna scoop up a rock and I'm gonna toss it at him.
Oh no.
Okay.
Not a
let's see,
rock.
thrown-
Not a rock.
That's too much.
Oh God.
It's
We're not
fair.
monsters here.
let's see,
Just take
we
the
have-
trachea bits out of your mouth and just hurl them at him.
Or use it like a
Soft.
sling. Use
Yeah,
the
there
trick
you
as
go.
a sling.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Did it make a
let's
better
see,
blowgun?
If it was the whole
God.
thing, yeah.
You say with all seriousness of an actual scientific question, like,
I'm gonna. All right, so
It's got
you're
to
going-
stretch,
Oh yeah. We can adjust for range.
increase. Yeah. Increase tension. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use your. So I put a sling in. So you have the trachea. You Pulling the stone. Take a Benny, by the way, because this is hilarious.
All right, I got it.
Probably be
I
using
rolled.
it right away.
And you hit him.
Oh,
You do hit him.
Does it make
You
the
hit him-
noise from Bone Tomahawk?
Oh god, if I had that, it'd be great. All right, damage wise, you don't do any damage. Do you want to Benny the damage?
yes.
You just got one. Okay.
Yes.
Again. Even worse.
Oh,
But
Oh,
you hit him.
jeez.
And so he's got a piece of he's got you hit him with like a stone that's got like bits of blood and like goo just kind of trolling down the side of his face.
It'll go easy if you stop running. I get excited.
Red Rocket.
All right. The all right.
No.
So the other gunman is hearing bad things. He's like, hey, Freddy, Freddy. Oh shit. So he's gonna run a different way. So they're scattering now to the wind. So it's 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna move. He's moving like southward to about here. So he's over by this tree that's about 7 or 8 paces south of the barn. He's starting to flee as well. Anna, what do you like to do? You don't
so is there a
see any
mechanical
targets.
benefit to me going over to Cuspid and doing a healing roll?
I think the healing at this point, you're trying to recuperate his wounds because he's not on death's door or anything like that. So
Yeah, you
Second,
could
second.
do a healing check to try and heal a wound, but I think it takes like 10 minutes or something.
it does
do-
yeah. And you want to do it within and you only have like an hour to do it to like otherwise it's going to
Golden
be
hour.
natural healing. So there's really no benefit to do it right now in the middle of initiative.
Okay,
So
then I
we're
would,
almost at the end of initiative.
Then I
because
would
they're
shoot at the second guy that just took
Do you
off.
want? You would probably want to move first because you're at a significant range penalty at this point with your gun.
Sure, I've got
Yes.
6, so I'll come out.
Yeah, so you want to get within 12 if you can.
I think that's 6.
If you just go like, that's fine right there. That's 12. You're actually still good. Yeah. So you can target him from there.
All right, so I'm targeting this one down here, right?
Yep. The one that's running to the south. That's by the stairs
right.
or by the tree. excuse me.
Targeted. Gun. Shoot.
That's a hit. Roll
Hit.
damage. There you go.
All right.
See, guys?
16. 2 wounds.
All
and
right,
one shaken.
there we go.
I do have a Benny.
You and your jokers.
Yeah, no, I got.
Oh no.
See, I told you.
Here it comes.
This game's so easy.
Right. I don't know
So-
why I didn't think of that earlier.
I
Jeff.
don't understand, guys. It's
Yeah.
very confusing. Let's see.
wound.
He's still dead. He's still dead. He's an extra, so he's dead. So Anna,
That's what
you
I thought.
leap out of the window, hop over the railing, move past like a couple of these horses that have been holed up, and you just right in the middle of the street, a couple steps away from where Phelps's body is. You just take aim and you fire, and you see the guy's back just explode as he falls down to the ground underneath this tree. He is dead.
Is that the one I was chasing?
No.
No,
this
the
is-
other one who ran away.
Oh, good.
All right, Ives. Now's your chance. You could eat Cuspid.
Cuspid. Well, so I don't
It's
have
okay,
any
I'd-
combat actions right now. I'm gonna let Eustace handle that. I don't have anything on my turn. What I'd want to do is start dragging all the corpses into a pile. And I would want to cut the back of their shirts open and cut out that chunk of meat I was talking about. So yeah,
Okay.
you can move past me.
All right. So you're gonna go ahead and do it. Right now at this point, it's gonna be who goes first between. Let's go to the next round of There's so many dead people on this tracker. Eustace, you're first.
All right.
You can close the distance onto him before he starts running.
Eustace is going to close the distance on him and try and pounce on him and tackle him to the ground.
All right.
Okay, so
You're trying to tackle him or you're trying to hit him?
Oh, I'm trying to tackle him to the ground. Yeah, I want this to turn into a ground fight real
All right.
quick.
Am I rolling brass knuckles for that?
I don't.
No, because it's
think
not an attack.
so,
Like
yeah,
that's why I'm asking. Like, are you trying to grapple him or are you trying
Yeah.
to do damage to him?
I'm trying to take him down. Yeah, just like put him on the ground so that if he keeps fighting, I'll give him a good whacking. But if he doesn't keep fighting, then I might bring him back.
Okay. Roll. I think it's just athletics,
All right.
and I think it's contested. If I recall.
Would you want to Benny that, Adam? It's a 3.
How many do I have?
2.
Yeah,
And
let's
we
do it.
have plenty banked
Okay.
extra. So I will.
Okay.
6.
So, all right. So let me roll. I need to roll a 6 on a d6, basically. You tackle him to the ground. He's on the ground.
All right. I'm like, just stop squirming. Nope. Really, stop squirming. You're gonna make me sick. As the alcohol has been jostling around in my belly.
You've been running.
Right. Ives would go next, who's continuing to cut pieces of people's bodies out, or he's in the process of moving corpses into a pile.
Yeah.
The gunman that you just tackled, Eustace, is the only one left, and he is on the ground now. Let's see. Let me roll something really fast. Let me roll a spirit really quick. I just want to see if he's gonna do one thing or another. All right. He's just gonna be like he's just gonna try to kind of, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
Think really carefully about what he's gonna do.
I think he's just gonna try to like hit you with the butt of the gun or something like that. Just sort of improvise. Just
There we
smack
go.
you with that.
That's the spirit.
Let me retarget. Let's see. That'll be a miss.
Miss.
Even with the okay. Abby would be next. I think at this point she's gonna try to maybe, let me see, does she have healing? She does have healing. Doesn't have a lot. It's a D4, but she'll like hypothetically start tending to Cuspid at this point.
That's
Anna,
all I
you
have
would.
to. I'm gonna
Anna,
run
you would-
after Eustace.
Okay.
So I'll do a full run. So I'll roll a d6.
Yeah.
I've got 6 plus 2, so I'm only going to be able to run 8.
Yeah. You can kind of go through the barn. As you see old Reverend Ellis Archer there kind of hiding in his wagon as you make it through. And you see them rustling around on the ground at this point. Okay. Eustace, I mean, you guys severely outnumber them. So I'm just going to say, Adam, what do you want to have happen here?
So Eustace is going to keep yelling at him to stop squirming, stop fighting. And see, he's got bandages around his head. And he likes people to think that he's got a wound on his head. But actually, since he's got an armored hat, it's actually got metal plates under that bandage. So when he keeps fighting, he starts headbutting him. But he's still trying to make him submit.
Okay. I mean, do you want, so what I guess what I'm asking you is, are you just going to kill him, or are you trying to like get him to surrender or something like that? Or
I'm trying to get him to surrender. Yeah, he's the only one left. And like we may end up killing him, but that's a group decision. So, he's not going to decide that on his own. So,
didn't you just rip a guy's trachea out with your teeth?
Yeah, that's when there was more of them left.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Then you subdue him and he'll give in at that point. Yeah, no problem. And I think we'll go ahead and just say end initiative at this point, as he's just sort of, as you bang your forehead into his face like a couple times, just be like, and he'll just sort of grog, be like, no more.
Told you not to do it, and I lose a little bit of lunch. Well, no, there's no lunch in there.
Come on! No. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's break we'll break that. So what's happening now? So let's take stock of things here. We've got Cuspid needs healing. Abby probably needs some healing too. She's not dying, but she's got 2 wounds. How's everybody else in terms of wounds right now?
I've got 2.
Okay.
So I shouldn't have any.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay. So we'll say you guys drag the living survivor into the middle of town. Everyone's kind of grouped up once more. Francesca finally peeks out from underneath, like, is it over? Is it over? Because she's useless. She's cowardly.
Yes.
What do we want to do first?
Healing.
Yeah.
You do healing. I got something else I got to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
so-
all I've got is a D4, but I will Benny as much as I need to Benny.
Sure. Absolutely. Go for it. Okay, so I mean that's a success. So I think a success should, where is it? Removes 1 wound, and since you didn't, so yeah, he removes 1 wound, so Cuspid can basically act and everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spend a Benny
Um,
just to see if I roll better?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have to take whatever's this? Oh,
I think you can choose.
10?
Now she has a raise, so now it takes 2, so you can get 2 wounds. Take
Oh,
it.
that's
That's better.
delightful. Turns out I'm very good at medicine, so I'm very glad you got me up.
Well, yeah, you are the one to get up so that you can chain this along.
Yeah, I would use regular medicine on people first while we're within the golden hour. So
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like I mean Ives is busy doing other things.
Okay.
But Abby could use a heal
Okay,
if you
so
want to heal her.
I'll try on Abby.
oh wow.
Oh, there you go. Abby's
Okay.
right as
2
rain.
for her.
Yep, she's
Mm.
full.
Anna,
Good to
you
go.
were hurt too, weren't you?
No, I'm fine. I think I missed.
Oh, you
the wound.
soaked.
You soaked.
Yeah.
She soaked.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I will still try to attend to Mr. Ives. I know you're busy, but
So what is Ives doing when Cuspid
I
comes up?
don't want to know
Interested
what
in
Ives
them.
is doing.
I'm waiting for that last. No, I'm not eating anything yet. I'm waiting for
Oh, no.
for our hostage to return.
Okay. So at this point, then we'll say Eustace is kind of got this guy. He's dragging him out, and he plops him down in the middle of the street, and he is now in front of you guys.
I left that one's teeth for you. As I talk to Dr. Cuspid, and I point up towards the one that no longer has a throat.
that is. You know, I need to make something for you. If you want to follow that avenue, I think we could work something out. Are you okay over there, Eustace? Of course you are. You're made of granite.
I need a drink.
Do now, Mr. Ives. I know you like to move around, but maybe if I could have just a minute of your time.
Let me deal with this hostage first, and then I'll give you access to me. So I'm gonna drag Phelps's corpse right in front of this guy. I'm gonna lay him on his belly, cut up the back of his shirt and jacket, and I'm gonna cut out that piece of meat I was talking about.
Mm.
Go right for the bottom of the rib cage where them oysters are, the tender meat. I'll walk up to this guy. I got my Bowie knife in hand. Now you're gonna open up your mouth and you're about to eat this piece of meat.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not hungry.
Because if you don't, then I'm gonna start cutting you. I'm gonna cut you, and it's gonna last a real long time.
I'd be happy to ensure that.
His
So
lips kind of like quivering a bit. He's got blood on his face, like where Ellsworth has headbutted him.
now go ahead and open up your mouth.
And he like really like timidly opens his mouth at this point.
I give him a small piece of meat and I put it in there. Now swallow that. Now you have eaten Mr. Phelps there. That means that you're now Mr. Phelps because you've eaten his power. So, Mr. Phelps, I'm going to let you go. But give me your side piece first. Give me a gun.
I mean, like he probably doesn't have it. Eustace probably has it at that point, I would say.
Okay. I'll get his gun.
I hand it to him.
I take out all the bullets but one, and I hand it back to him.
Yeah.
Now you go back and you tell them what happened here. You tell them that we tried to warn them to play nice. You got
Yes,
that,
sir.
Mr.
Yeah.
Phelps?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got that.
And since they didn't play nice, they're going to have to collect some corpses here in a little bit. Now, these corpses are going to be missing the good meat and their teeth. Anyone who comes after us again in the future is also going to be missing their teeth and the good cuts of meat. You got that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got that.
Now, I take all the bullets out of his gun except for one,
Mhm.
and I hand it to him. Now, you go back and tell him, and, well, if you can't handle this kind of responsibility, I've given you a means. So why don't you start running right now before I decide to get hungry again?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he like scrambles up, falls down a couple times as he tries to run away, gets back up again, sort of spins around, looks to see if anyone's shooting him, and he just continues to run.
When he looks around, Eustace is like laying on his side, like he's all worn out and stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Cool.
But eventually he just keeps running and running and running until you just can't really see him anymore.
Anna's been keeping Francesca inside the bar.
That's probably for
'Cause-
the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's off to collecting teeth, and I got to take out each and every one of these oysters. I wonder if the chef will want them.
You do see a fairly horrified look on Abby's face, I will say, at like forcing a guy to eat someone. And I do think Abby is probably a little mortified at what's happening here. Yeah.
Abby, it's okay. We're friends. Friends don't do these kind of things to friends.
Yeah. She looks. That might be so, Mr. Ives, but there's some lines I think folks shouldn't cross. And,
Well,
that
may be true. That line was crossed for me in the war, but you live with the lot you're given.
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose.
Anyway, we got business to attend to. Let's get them supplies.
And she kind of just still looking fairly stunned, but just sort of slowly backs up and heads back into Pettinger Supply. And yeah, she kind of tends to that now. Chuck, take a conviction. I think
Yes.
it's like a super Benny, basically. And this carries over between sessions. Essentially, you can burn it. I think at the start of a round of combat, and you get like a D6 to all your rolls, basically.
Okay.
So give them out, and like you were sort of using like backstory and stuff there. That was pretty crazy what just happened. So I think that makes sense.
Yeah, and after that, I will gladly collapse on the wagon and give myself to Dr. Cuspid's care.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's one more that gets you down to one, I believe.
I'll take it.
And then, for good measure, we have to get you up and right. Send in the teeth.
There you go.
Wow.
What does that
Okay.
You're
Heals
you're
your wounds.
fully healed.
Yeah, you should be
do?
good now.
Crap.
I can't get rid of your crippled injury just yet, but I'll work on that.
Yeah, you are still. So you're going to be permanently until he can remove the injury. You're
And
going to
a
be
D-
permanently down.
A
I think it was the
dice-sized
vigor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll turn the teeth on myself.
Oh, does that not explode?
There's a
that's
6 on
D8.
the 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I say we, unless someone's got something pressing to do, let's say you load up your supplies, and you begin a very awkward drive back to camp, where Abby looks ahead with like this faraway stare, tries not to make any eye contact with Ives, and doesn't say a word like the whole way. And Francesca is just sort of like what's happened? They're trying to talk to her the whole time. She's just like nothing. Just stay quiet, Francesca. We'll get back soon.
You're gonna see
Eustace.
Anna like pull out her harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of noticing that it's sort of tense, and so she's gonna throw a little harmonica just to fill the silence of the drive home.
Dr. Cuspid got so many teeth today. It's a good day.
Well, any day that you can walk away from nonsense like that is a good day.
Anna's just gonna start playing the harmonica louder as they're like continuing this conversation on the drive that is clearly
So many
upsetting
of these
Francesca, and she's just
voices.
gonna sort of like, as she's got the harmonica, just like turn and look at them and just like
Just that death glare.
just death glare.
Could have sworn I was being positive. I'm terribly sorry.
And I say let's call it right there then. As we return to camp, you can see everyone is quickly picking up stakes. When word gets around, actually no, let's do one more thing. As word gets around that this battle ensues, this horrible battle in the middle of Sutter's Flats. Anna, if you want to take one final chance at Devil Eyes, you can do so now. As you guys go back, you get your supper, night falls, morning comes, and Sutter, Big Bill's just like, well, if you can't get her now, we're gonna go ahead. I got a rancher friend. We can drop old Devil Eyes off on the way. But there ain't no way we're bringing a horse that can't follow orders and such and commands and things. So now, if you're gonna do it at any point, Anna, now's the time.
Understood. So Anna's going to kind of go over to Devil Eyes, and she's just going to kind of stare at her straight on, and she's going to bring over her harmonica, and she's just going to kind of play a
Nice.
tune, see if she can kind of win her heart over before something that seems soothing. And then we'll go ahead and give this writing roll.
Go ahead and roll like a. Do you have performance?
Not as good as my writing.
Roll a performance first with your harmonica, and if you succeed on this, we'll say you'll get a positive modifier.
I'm spending a penny. We have pennies to spend.
This is just to get a positive modifier.
I know.
Okay.
I am giving this all I can
Okay.
get. That's
There you
more
go.
like it.
Here we go.
All right.
7.
All right.
Take a +2 as all of a sudden, as you're sitting there doing your harmonica, Devil Eyes, who's normally looking like it's gonna like bite someone's face off, just suddenly cocks its head in this way, like it's listening to you, like it's like, you playing the harmonica for me? Like kind of like head kind of cocking left and right, here and there as the harmonica plays over and over. You need
No,
a raise.
there's a minus though, isn't there?
There is a -2. Yeah, there's a -2 to a
You get
writing
a
test.
flat roll, basically.
So it'll be a flat roll because the +2 from the harmonica serenade.
Uh,
So that's a fail.
Captain
Or
was
not a
modest
fail.
to Benny.
You do have a bent. You can do. You have your normal reroll, right? That you have.
I
for
do
your
have my
edge.
normal reroll because of my
Yeah.
edge.
So do
So
that first, and then
I'll
you can
do that
potentially
first.
use a
So
penny.
writing. So
Two
I'm just
more
gonna do the
shots of
straight
this.
roll.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. There you go. There you go. No. Oh.
Yeah, because it's a flat.
That's good.
+2 -2.
It's a flat. Yep.
That is good. So let me double check something really quick here. So I should be good. Let me double check. Make sure there's nothing crazy going on here. Okay. So describe how this looks is yes, you do in fact actually, as everyone's packing up, like literally this is the last thing to have it. People are like waiting to like pack up and like everyone's on their wagons, their horses. You can see most of the folks, like the people who are riding point, like Luke Canton's already well out in front, kind of scouting where they're going. Bill's kind of lingering around. Abby's already taken the remuda, the horses and stuff. She's already gone. Most people have already started pushing the cattle forward, and like literally Bill and you all, because you guys are riding drag, are like the only ones that are back here watching this happen. And what does it look like, Anna, as you finally convince Devil Eyes that you are worthy of them?
So Anna is going to, she's kind of playing the harmonica, and she's sort of doing like a little bit of kind of a sway. And she's just seeing if she can get Devil Eyes to just sort of start just kind of swaying their head. And then see if we can get kind of a little bit of kind of synchronicity going on. And then when she kind of sees that happen, then she's just gonna, kind of do just a very deft, kind of jump up and
okay,
Devil Eyes.
And you do, and you realize very quickly that Devil Eyes is an extraordinarily strong and fleet-footed creature. So I'm gonna go ahead and you should have, if you go into the horses and animals folder in the actors directory, you can now see, you should now be able to see Devil's Eye, who is a wild card, first
Nice.
of all.
Special ability, kick.
Has brave and fleet-footed as its edges. So brave means it's not gonna get as afraid as some of these other ones. Fleet-footed all horses have, but it's got brave. But then its special abilities is that it's, first of all, it's bigger, so it's size 3, whereas the other horses are size 2. It's got unbreakable and it's got kick. So unbreakable means it gets +2 on spirit rolls to resist being broken into the saddles. This is why you were getting the -2.
Mm-hmm.
And then the kick, like you said, it's an attack of strength +D4. So if you ever decide to start doing like riding combat, but you now have Devil Eyes.
And now my Beast Bond edge can kick in, which means that I can now spend bennies for animals that are under my control.
There you go. So Devil Eyes, like as you all are riding drag, kind of catching up at this point, and Bill's sort of explaining to you all, we'll go over this more next time, but like he sort of explains to you all your role, like the reason you're riding in the back is to keep them from wandering away, keep them moving, but it also is to make sure no one's tailing you from behind. After what just went down, everyone's kind of hustling and trying to get out of Bayou Vermilion territory before there's a last salvo. And he's just like, and as you're going with him, he's like, y'all see that Comanche Raider that was there? Was he at the fight? You didn't have to take him out too, did you?
No, he wasn't there.
No.
And he said,
The one that has several holes in his jacket, correct?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, listen, don't get me wrong. I think it's great you took old Phelps out, but I suspect we ain't seen the last of him. Bayou Vermilion's not one to forgive and forget, or forget or forgive, or whatever the darn phrase is. So,
Oh no, we got
Go ahead.
Mr. Phelps going back to him.
There's a new
Isn't
Mr.
that right,
Phelps. Yes,
Mr.
there
Ives?
is.
Yeah, Mr. Ives, Abby told me about that. And listen, I'm not one to tell folks how to do their jobs, or I just say that everyone's got their crosses to bear and this and the other thing, but maybe we just kind of keep the eating of human beings outside of the confines of our company, if that's all right. And by company, I mean,
On official business, right?
Yeah. Just
So-
remember that anything you all do, you do as a representative of the lazy ass.
Well,
It's going to blow back on the rest of us. And if you start giving everyone out there the notion that we got a reputation for cannibalism, I think we're going to have a hell of a lot hard time selling any of these cattle anywhere. That's all I'm saying now.
that's
Don't worry
fair.
about Abby. I'll talk her down. She was probably just in shock here and there, but she's a tough one.
No, that's fair. I get your message loud and clear. We're here to do a job, and I'd hate to do anything that jeopardize our end goals here. I'll tell you what, no more eating people on official company business.
I know what you mean.
In
I
all
know
fairness,
what
I
you
didn't
mean.
eat nobody. I just made someone
Well-
else eat somebody, which I guess that's probably worse.
That's a fair point, I suppose, but yeah, that might be worse.
It might be worse. I tell you what, I read your message loud and clear, and I do apologize, sir. It won't happen again with witnesses.
Hey, tempers were running hot.
Hey,
That last one was a little concerning, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it.
I know
Fair
what you
enough.
mean about crosses the bear. Because long time ago, I got in a lot of trouble. So I took me a drawback in nonviolence, as I've got like blood running down here. Said I would never use a gun again.
Oh,
Well,
you should have Dr. Ives there upgrade your teeth if you're going to be biting people.
Oh well, I mean that's just. I was trying to scare him, acting like a dog. It's the first time I ever done that. I don't know if I want to do that again.
Did you swallow any of it?
Why'd I do that?
I'm just curious.
That's exactly right, Eustace. There's no reason why you would need to do that.
I don't know. I mean,
No reason.
I might have gotten a little bit down my throat, but it wasn't on purpose or nothing like
Yeah,
that.
I'll tell you what, I'll get you
this.
some floss and you can make sure that everything is cleared out and fine. And if you'd like for me to maybe get some caps placed upon your teeth, I'd be happy to do so.
Caps.
All else fails there, Eustace. You're a stronger man today than what you were yesterday from it.
I suppose I could
What?
create an alloy, reinforce your teeth. You could have metal teeth if you wanted.
That would be
You
fantastic.
give me metal teeth?
Only if you want them, of course.
You put heat and elements in there, they will cook the meat as he eats it.
You know, I never thought of that, but
I think with
being
the
able to
amount
cook
of
your meal in your
with the
mouth.
amount of drink that goes down his mouth, I don't think you want anything that.
Oh, it'd boil off all the alcohol. That's bad news.
Dr. Cuspid's already furiously writing notes at the idea of cooking food in your own mouth. Cooking food with your teeth. Delightful.
But we do hear your message loud and clear that now that we are on this drive with you, we are representatives of you, and that may take us a bit of getting used to that perspective.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate having some ornery sons of bitches around. That certainly is going to lead to probably some fewer trouble here and there, but it's also going to lead to other types of trouble. So just, what is it, kind of controlled chaos? Is that the phrase? Something like that.
Mm.
And know when to let the dog off the leash, know when to keep them all chained up. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, half the dang crew is scared of you. The other half, you want your damn autographs or something. So,
I've never been in that position before. That's awful funny.
yeah.
Anyway, I need
I
to go
had
see
to,
the cook if you'd excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Javier. Well, he's up at the chuck wagon up a ways. You're probably a long way to go. You'll catch him tonight for supper.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Please do give Miss Abby our regards as well. She was nothing short of heroic during the situation herself.
Yeah. That's no problem. I will convey those regards. All right. Well, I got a long way to catch up. Old Luke's probably waiting for me. Make sure you don't get any of them dang. Make sure the cows don't stray off a bit, and keep an eye out for any stragglers, anyone sneaking up on us, raiders and the like. And we'll be just fine. I'll see you all for supper. He tips his cap, and he kind of kicks into his horse, and he speeds off as he starts weaving around the sides of the massive herd of cattle now that is finally moving north. You all take up your positions and drag all the way behind, spread a little bit wide, and making sure that the cattle is keeping up pace. And we will end there for the evening.
We are
I
on the
know.
drive.
We
Can
did it.
take in
Ooh.
advance
Yay!
as well.
Shit.
Ooh,
All right.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
Basically, you can get a new thing. You can get like a new edge. You can kick up a skill. You can lower a hindrance, that kind of thing. Yeah. So let's do some closing plugs. Jeremy, tell us about this Patreon.
Yeah, you could check out Aaron Reese on Patreon. If you've dug Black Blizzard, you can see back issues of that. You can see future comic issues going on. There's also RPG assets, some maps. There's a pretty nice post-apocalyptic map set that just came out. It's good times. Check it out.
Perfect. Let's see who's next. I don't have my overlay. This is weird. Adam, I think you're next. What you got going on?
Just so much lately. I think I'm just gonna stick with check out our website. We have news coming out on stuff we're making. We've recently shown just a little bit of a concept art for a game we'll be making soon, maybe. And we showed a whole lot more on our Patreon. If you want to check us out on our Twitch channel, I'm going to remember this time. Tomorrow we should be playing Tribes of Midgard, Chuck and I. And then here soon we'll be playing more Strixhaven and Kingdom Death Monster. Jeff can tune in and cheer for the Lion and only share 99 bits when we need that 100.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
anyways, that's what we're doing. You can come check out the website and see what we're up to.
Awesome. Chuck, what are the Defenders up to this week?
Oh my gosh. Wednesday will be 9 p.m. Central. We'll be doing some more Forbidden Lands. We're playing in the Thunder Rift setting from D&D Basic. Friday, 10 p.m., we're doing Shadowrun, where the party's trying real hard to do everything wrong. So it's pretty great. And then, what do we got? Is this coming Saturday?
Darkest House.
Darkest House. That's it. We'll be doing Darkest House on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. As for Melissa and I here on the Lollygaggers channel, Friday, I don't know exactly what we're doing yet. We're trying to start a new Traveler game, but I got some schedule things we're working out first. We might be doing character creation this week. We might be doing something else. We'll figure it out later. Saturday, we are doing Wandering 2nd Edition. And next Monday, week from today, we'll be playing Ultraviolet Grasslands. We're closing in at the end on that campaign. And I just noticed that there is a Canadian flag flying in Matt's section. Has that been there the whole night?
It's been there the whole time.
Yep.
That is it's pretty damn genius. That's pretty good. If I would have seen that, I would have given you a Benny a while ago because it's hilarious. So we got some more UVG. I think we got about maybe 2 sessions left of that because we're closing in on the end. And then so also I think Jeremy and I might be starting up Starfinder over on Garblag on Thursday as well.
Oh, yeah.
Games. I think that's this week. So if everyone wants to hang tight, I'll go ahead and see who else is still doing stuff tonight and give them a raid, and we'll catch you next time. So good night, everybody.
Goodbye.